Today, 103 in Sacramento, 104. This is what we forecast.
Temperatures will trend above normal, looking at some excessive heat and some impactful heat. For Saturday, the heat's not breaking. In fact, by the afternoon on Saturday, still talking about heat and temperatures above 100 degrees Saturday, especially if you have plans outdoors, guys. Make sure you have a heat plan and find somewhere cool in the middle part of the day.
Hi, welcome to This Week in MXA. My name is Michael Mosiman. I'm here with Josh Mosiman. So what's the over-under on 25th place for you, would you say? Are you going over or under?
25th would be better than 28th.
Comment in the comments below. Comment your pick, over, under 25th place.
Hangtown National, we officially made it round 2 of the series. Been a busy week. Palo last weekend, Italy this week, testing the Ducati Desmo 450, and now we're racing Hangtown. It's a crazy time. No time to be tired because we got one more big day of racing. So Ezra Lewis is on our KTM 250 Factory Edition, built by Twisted Development. Brian Medeiros is on our Yamaha YZ450F, built by GYTR, and I'm on our Yamaha YZ450F. Same bike as last weekend. Let's see if we can do better than 28th in the first moto and a DNF in the second one. I think we could do better. Ezra Lewis, normally a 450 guy. We got him a 250 for this weekend though. Are you excited?
I'm stoked. I haven't ridden a 250F since Southwick in 2023, and that was a borrowed bike with nothing on it, just completely stock. So this has all the bells and whistles, so I'm excited to go give it a shot on a good bike.
Brian Medeiros was getting twisted yesterday during press day. How's the GYTR bike running here at Hangtown?
Oh man, the GYTR bike's unreal. A full GYTR engine with an XPR second injector and Vortex ECU, fueled with some ETS race fuels. Bike's unreal. Feel really good this weekend, way better than we did last weekend, so should be a good time.
Yep, let's get into qualifying.
You talk too loud when you're out walking in the strange town. You run your mouth, you tell your lies. You know what's coming, it hits you right between the eyes. Come on.
First qualifying session. I like to get down to the starting line early to be one of the first guys out on the track, and I got down there early, but other guys got down there earlier than me. I had 3 decent laps, but not good enough. 2:04s, I believe. So sitting 37th overall after the first qualifying session. Need top 36 to qualify. Otherwise, we're going to the LCQ, and we do not want that. So track's gonna be a little rougher next time, but we could still get faster. Even with a rougher track, I could still do better. Just gotta connect the dots and stay out of the deep mud holes and call it good. So qualifying session 2, let's do this.
Don't want to move.
Okay, just coming off second qualifying, might be LCQing, but we got to shout out this Yamaha, holding up strong. I haven't done anything to it besides change the oil. Same clutch, MX14, MX34 from Dunlop, holding up well. Roost graphics, I mean, Josh is destroying some grip tape, but other than that, everything's holding up well. ODI bars, bulletproof. We got a good bike for the National this year.
All right, Mark had some good points. That second session, the track got 2 seconds slower and I stayed the same lap time. So technically I could find some positives in that I was going 2 seconds faster than my pace in the first session. So there's some positives to find there, but still a 2:04.1. Needed a 2:03 or a 2:02 to get in the show. Back in the ice bath. Thank you to my father-in-law for driving 8 hours. And LCQ, let's do this thing. I've only been to 2 LCQs in my life. I've made it through both of them. So let's keep that trend up and make it in the show. But the coolest thing about being back at home at Hangtown, I grew up 2 hours from here, so I have a lot of friends here. A lot of people here that watch motocross action and read the magazine, so that's been super cool. And now me, Ezra, Brian, off to the LCQ, privateer lifestyle. We're not even in the factory pits. They pitted us on the outside of the pits this weekend, so we got to work our way up the food rate, up the totem pole here now.
You talk too loud.
We made it. LCQ, 3rd place. It was a decent start, and then one guy went down on the first lap, and I just stayed smooth and followed in behind for 3rd, and had a good gap on 4th and 5th. So really nice. Thankful to make it in to the motos. Bike is running great, and I turned up the Yamaha Power Tuner app. I turned up the aggression on the throttle response a little bit for today. Yeah, man, it's a wild week going from riding the Ducati and then going out here with the heat. It definitely, there's a couple times where I got tired and I was like, oh man, this is a big taking on, but I'm really thankful to make it to the motos, and thankful for my guy Josh Mosiman. Drove the van up here with Trevor and rocking the ETS shirt. We're running some new MX-17 ETS fuel. Same stuff that the HRC Honda guys are running, so a little different from the 18 and the 21. It's not that it's a lower grade, it's actually supposed to make a little more power, so excited about that. And yeah man, bike looks awesome. Everybody in the pits is coming by looking at the Subaru style graphics thanks to Roost MX. So I don't know, what do you think, Josh? How was it?
That was good. I mean, if you're gonna do any extra racing, it might as well be on 102 degrees. So, you know, yeah, a little fire drill in the pits. You know, it's a good day for a lot of work.
Well, that's a wrap for me again here at the Hangtown National. Super fun time out there. Rode a lot better in the LCQ, but got off to a pretty decent start, but pushed a little wide in the first corner and just kept charging all the way through. But if you're not in the top 4 or 5 off the start, it's very difficult. But my bike was amazing all weekend. Thank you again to Yamaha for providing this bike, XPR with the help, ETS Racing Fuels, Decal Works, ODI, Works Connection. But on the positive note, I rode a lot better this weekend than I did last weekend. We're just gonna keep building. I still have a lot of fun doing this, coming to these nationals and just seeing where we stack up. It gets harder and harder every year, but true MXA style, we don't know how to quit. So we'll see you guys at the next one.
Okay, so we're all wrapped up here at Hangtown. We didn't make it in qualifying, went to the LCQ. I was falling behind Brian for a little bit, and then I hit a dirt clog and went down, went over the bars. But this was such a fun experience. I was stoked just to be able to do this race and be able to ride such a fast bike and wear cool gear and just be a part of it. So huge thank you to Motocross Action, and I definitely want to keep doing this in the future.
Every year I do these nationals and I say this could be my last national, or we're not doing this next year, we're taking next year off. Every year I say that, and then we end up coming back. But love racing, love dirt bikes, love Hangtown, love Motocross Action, love testing bikes, love seeing people out here that ride, that follow us, to watch our videos and read the magazine. Love hanging out with Josh, and but yeah, right now I'm struggling. Going through that LCQ is catching up to me, flying for 25 hours there and 20 hours back from Italy. It's catching up to me. Eating a lot of pasta. I think that might be catching up to me. A lot of pasta in Italy. I don't think I had any red meat, maybe a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. So Moto 1, 30 what?
4 or 5. 34
or 5. In other news, my brother got 5th, right?
Yep, he was killing
I feel like we should just make this video about him now. He did really good. So I'm super proud of my brother. And game plan is to sit in this thing for a little bit longer, gear back up, and give it the best that we can in Moto 2, because this could be our last national. You never know. At least let's just take 1 year off after this and maybe come back stronger in 27.
I wanted to give up, you guys. I wanted to give up. I had some excuses.
I flew for like 50 hours, probably about 50 hours in the airport this week, going all the way to Italy. Raced last weekend. I smashed my hand last weekend. My stitches are actually coming out. I just realized that. I couldn't give up for Trevor because he's behind the camera sweating his butt off, and he wants me to give him my all, so I couldn't give up for Trevor. I couldn't give up for Josh because he spent his weekend, last 2 weekends helped me out on the wrenches, and I'm really glad I didn't because I rode better in the second one.
Yeah, honestly, I know I say you didn't try as hard, but you were smoother, you less pressure because you just wanted to do you. And dude, look, you finished 4 positions better.
Yeah.
I mean, you were 6 better at one point, but you know, it's 102 degrees.
Yeah.
We all fade. I'm really stoked for you. Thanks for having me on the wrenches.
Yeah.
You know, you, the entire MXA crew, Trevor, Ashley, everybody, this is a team deal. Rip me down the pits, yeah.
Team deal. Next year, if I get invited to Italy in between Paula and Hangtown, I'm not racing Hangtown. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Or you just send me to Italy.
Or I just send Josh to Italy. I think that's an even better idea. So, good times. This week in MXA, we race dirt bikes. We write magazines. We produce website articles. We do YouTube videos. We do social media, and we test bikes. So we love racing.
We gotta race tomorrow.
We got to race right now to the airport. This guy's on a Southwest flight. He's flying home at 7 p.m. out of Sacramento, so he can race SRA at Glen Helen tomorrow. So let's do this thing.
Let's go.
All right, this is the coolest part about coming back to Hangtown. Meeting guys from Sebastopol, where I grew up, and being back at the races. So I already talked about how it was for me. Give us like 2 seconds. How was it as a fan today watching in the 100-degree heat?
It was honestly pretty gnarly, dude. We're sweating balls, and yeah, dude, it was sick though. It was sick.
It was sick, man. It was a great time.
Would you do it again, 100-degree heat?
Dude, yeah, 100-degree heat, bro. We're dying out here, man, but it was worth it.
What about you guys?
I had a great time, man. This is my first time out here. Yeah, I come here every year. It's the most fun I have every year.
And you guys watch MXA videos?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys.
Right on.
Good times. Represent for Sebastopol. Put it on the map. Michael.
Super Sketch.
Team Super Sketch. Represent for Team Super Sketch.